Well, good news, I sold my flex saw here, but I actually sold it on eBay. I moved some stuff over to eBay, and just learning in the future, learn what all the eBay costs are, because it didn't make as much as I would like to have made, because I ended up just charging a little bit too little for it. And once they took out everything, it was, I still made money, and I still probably doubled what I spent on it, or nearly doubled what I spent on it, but I could have done a little bit better. So I should just be more diligent in preparing. I wanted to try it. I kind of just tried it. I didn't read everything about all the fees and stuff, so still made money, but could have done better. In a recent auction, I got a lot of these nails which are about 10 or 11 inches long, and they're just awesome. And I have like 100 of them, and I don't know if they're worth anything or what, rusty or not, but I'm gonna clean a couple of them off and just kind of see how they look, and hopefully just sell these, because they look like they'd be useful for a lot of great stuff. Woo! Be careful. So after looking pretty dingy, I mean, these look pretty cool. Look like brand new nails. Let's see how long these actually are. So it looks like these are right at 10 inches long. They're pretty cool, man. I don't know what people are going to use these for in their own time. I'm not sure, but I think there's something cool about these old nails. All right, let's try to take apart this hand drill a little bit. I know the chuck will come right off. And we go a dirty old chuck right there. The handle looks like it's connected onto that. And we have a flathead here and a flathead here. Let's see what we can get into. We got that just comes off right there. We have that screw right there. And let's lift that big gear off of there. Everything looks good at a first glance. That moves. We got one more screw right here. So that comes out. Let's see, how do I get the handle off of this thing without prizing that off? I felt some wood. Oh, so close yet so far. We'll come from the other side a little bit. There we go. Oh, good, didn't break anything. All right, so we got that piece out there. It looks like it just held on with that little prong right there, so we'll just have to create a new way to hold that in place. That's not too bad. This one right here, unfortunately, maybe I can clean it up without, this is a Fulton made in the USA. So I know some of these I'll just have to spray down and let them sit. In fact, I'll spray down everything that's not wood. So on the bottom of this handle, it's not a screw, it's actually just like it's pounded flat, like a rivet or something like that. And I've got the die grinder here, and here's my latest plan, is to use the die grinder with this metal burr and try to grind this rivet out so it falls out, and I'll just have to make a new one. I'm gonna have to make a new one on a lot of these things, so I need to go ahead and get a system in place. And hopefully this doesn't get destroyed. Please pray for me. got to be pretty close. Yep. Not too bad as far as damage on that. Here's our piece. And it was just pounded flat once it passed through there. So I'm going to have to figure out, get a piece. And I tried to make a head on the top of it so I could use a screwdriver. And that worked fine. It was a little bit off center, but it worked fine. But alas, it wasn't a screw, so it didn't matter.